that's what you get out of them nowadays. So welcome back everybody. 100 Proof Whitetails. Hope you.
That's usually about 2 years. That's what you get out of a truck tire.
Yeah, and I mean with 45,000 miles on it, pretty decent. So I went back with the same ones, not because they were the cheapest, just because I liked them. They were a good tire.
So you got,
Got 2 winners out of them.
yeah, good enough.
Yeah. So welcome back everybody. 100 Proof Whitetails. Nate and Ben, episode 64.
6-4.
Yep, you got it. So a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff that was going on. A lot of stuff that's passed. But
Stuff
still,
coming up.
we just still can't stop being so damn busy.
Nope.
But so today is May 21st. As you can tell by the title of the episode, it's Arrowfest, outdoor events, and more. So I guess we'll kind of recap on what's passed. This past weekend, we had the Whitetails Unlimited banquet, the Lake Ontario chapter.
That was a good one. I feel like it expanded a little bit this year.
Yeah,
I think there's a little more people.
Yep, I was a little bummed they didn't shout out the podcast because we sponsored with some product, and shouted out Whitetail Properties because we sponsored. They just said my name, which didn't,
Yeah.
But we'll work on it. We're still trying to figure it out and learn, man. We've said that from the beginning. But we got Bucky hanging out. He's back as our unofficial mascot. We got the brand new Snowball Mike.
Snowball Mike.
And new merch drop. Bucky can't wear it, it's too big for him, but we got brand new hats in.
I'm representing one right now.
Yep. We went with that old school...
Kind of like an army camo.
Yeah, kind of like army camo. With the nice embroidered logo on the front.
We had requests for camouflage hats.
Yep. And so whether you're using it for hunting, outdoor chores, hiking, whatever,
Whatever.
you can use it wherever. So, yeah, but what are we looking to do on those? 20? Is what you're thinking?
Yeah.
20 for the knits.
We'll see how they go at 20.
Yep.
No one's really looking to buy a knit hat right now. So.
Yep. So.
But we also have knives.
Mm-hmm.
We have knives. We
seed,
have
a little bit of seed left.
I was gonna say, you've moved a lot of seed.
I think I'm down to my last couple acres. I got to drop 2 more acres off tomorrow morning.
And we have shirts.
We got shirts, and we're working on getting the vendor lined up so we can have an online order form for shirts so they can ship them directly to your house.
I think there's a site where we can sell all of our merchandise.
I don't know if they can do the knives, but if they start doing the hats and stuff for us, we could do the hats directly through them too.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. So we've kind of been doing it on our own, but we realized that it's hard to line up our schedules with each other, let alone try to line up another person or two to pick up or drop something. Unless we work with you or your family, it's kind of hard for us to get it to you, So, yeah, some highlights from the banquet. I got a brand new deer playing poker picture.
Yeah. Your wife was nice enough to put you down in the silent auction for that. I figured you'd bring it down here for the show.
I mean, I could. It's
I
just
like
up
it.
in
It was one of the ones I liked personally. Like for like a man cave or like the bar.
Yeah, and
That's nice. I like it.
I do like those ones that aren't. Some of those ones at sportsmen's banquets, I think, are over branded with whatever organization it is. This one had no branding on it, so that was also kind of cool with it that you could,
And it matched the number of the night, which was 8.
Yep.
Table 8. It was 8 out of what, 500 or something?
Yep. Something like that for the print. So that was pretty cool. Just trying to see if I got a picture of it. I know Hannah sent me a picture of it.
You got a cutting board or something down there.
Yeah, I got a cutting board. I won the raffle chair.
Oh yeah. The
Yeah.
one thing your wife didn't want you to win.
In the general raffle.
You won.
The one thing that I didn't donate.
Once she said though.
The one thing on the general raffle board we didn't donate.
We don't need that chair. You dumped all your tickets in it.
Yeah, I threw my last. Again, it's hard to say what ticket it was, but my last ticket I literally threw in that chair because she's like, "You don't need another ground blind chair." I'm like, Kobe.
Got it.
And they get down to it and they call it, and none of us are win. I don't think anybody else won a general raffle.
No one at our
time. Mark won that weather vane.
Well, yeah, that was live auction.
Yeah, true.
Liza won the general raffle 410.
Yep, off the gun board. Yep, that's right.
That pump 410.
Yep.
Hatfield.
And then you won the poker chip game.
I won the poker chip game.
Yep. You got the nice.
I kept telling Jake across from us. I said he kept asking his dad, "Let me go buy another poker chip. Let me go buy it." He's like, "Nah." I said, "Listen, Jake." I said, "The winner's right here." I said, "Don't waste your money."
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold,
he went and bought another one too.
He did go buy a second chip. But lo and behold, I actually drew my number. I got a nice TriStar over and under with the Whitetails Unlimited engraving in the stock.
Yeah, and that had a nice scene with it's pheasants flushing, right?
Yeah.
Yep, pheasants flushing and engraved on it, and the stock, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The butt of the stock.
Yeah.
They had a beautiful gun.
Yeah. So Mark won the weather vane. I won the print. I also won a hand of that women shooting class.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just waiting on the date to see if it fits with our schedule, and if not, we might be looking to give that away to a lucky viewer. Because certificate's only good for the, I think it's the September class or the August-September class, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
August, September. Honestly, we gotta.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say too.
we could probably throw it in, but that might be a little too short notice.
Yeah.
Because we got to figure that out. We got to make a trip down to the Buckhorn.
Yep.
And if we're going to do it, just set the date.
Yeah, book it. Look at our schedules and just book it.
Last week of August is no good for me now.
Yeah, see what I mean? Stuff's filling in already.
Yeah. Because we're going to Cape Cod.
Okay.
Last weekend of August.
Well, we were talking September, though, right?
Yeah, we wanted to, yeah. I think September would be better.
So
it'll be the chicken barbecue, but we're throwing in like a raffle with it so people can hang out. Because I think a lot of people expected when they came to pick up the chicken barbecue to kind of hang out for a little bit, have maybe eat there and have like a beer, but it was just pick up and go.
Sure.
Takeout.
Sure.
So if we do it at the Buckhorn, people can still pick up and go.
Yeah.
Or, they'll have the bar open, we'll have the chicken barbecue again, and we'll have some general raffles and some other stuff going on.
Yep. So, we'll try to figure out some dates. I just looked at our board over here for the show, and there's a new beta thing. So the nice thing with StreamYard is they're always coming out with new things. So apparently now we don't even have to click your comments in. If you guys comment in the video, it'll show up live on the screen for us. So if anybody wants to test out the new live commenting, be our guest. Check it out. I'm sure Bo or somebody's tuning in would say at least hey or drop in a question or something, but
no one wants everyone else to know that they're watching.
Well, I'll tell you, there's 6 people watching currently, and I know it's not my wife because her grandma's over and she's having dinner with Nora and my wife right now, and I think
it's
Larry.
Your mom, your aunt, your grandma,
your mom,
my mom,
Liza,
well, yeah,
Sam
does tune in.
Yeah.
He doesn't tell me he does, but he does.
Caleb's Sam.
Oh yeah.
There's 6. There's all 6 of them. There's everybody. All accounted for.
All right. Our total following is viewing.
Yeah. Thank you guys. So I want to shout out.
Oh yeah, if Steve is sorry to interrupt you, but if Steve is watching, I have your hat set aside for our little deal.
Gotcha. Good deal. Yeah, I think
it is a good deal.
The only thing, well, my anniversary falls on a Thursday this year, so that's fine.
September?
Mm-hmm.
End of September.
Yep.
Yeah, we would do
maybe the 6th, 7th, because Labor Day is the 1st this year. Maybe the weekend after Labor Day, because the kids probably aren't going to be back to school yet. That wouldn't be a bad time. Because I think we have to do a what? It's a Saturday you can do events on because they're open Sundays. Is that how it is?
Yeah. Yeah. It would have to be a Saturday. Which Saturdays would be better?
Oh, there it is. The new comment coming in.
Did it work?
Bo Hunt says Cape Cod Boogie.
Cape Cod Boogie.
Or Bougie. I don't know.
Bougie? What is that? Boogie? Bougie?
Boogie, Bougie. Whatever. We can't read.
Upstate hunting.
That's Caleb.
Upstate
lawn
hunting.
mowing killer.
So how come he has an upstate hunting thing?
That's his Facebook thing.
Oh.
Kyle Tiffany says, depending on dates, could possibly get the Phelps Fire Hall for your barbecue. Have a pit and the box if you need another option.
Ooh.
That's a fair point. Yeah, because we don't plan on doing any gun raffles or anything at this point. We just do a couple raffle baskets, maybe a...
I have a couple youth bows I picked up dirt cheap. One's not, the thing hasn't even been fired. It's a White Clash. Yep. Came with arrows and everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
we came with a case. It's got the tags on it, Ben.
Yep.
I picked that thing up dirt cheap.
I do like we probably could do it at the fire hall. Maybe we'd have to ask Kyle, but I was thinking about doing maybe like, because I found one.
Does the fire hall supply a bartender?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Or are we gonna have to have coolers full of beer?
Yeah,
because I don't want to supply alcohol for everybody.
Yeah.
The nice thing about the Buckhorn is that you just
cash bar and
you just request a bartender and they make their money off the bar.
That is nice. I do like the nice live feature over here. I think we can still highlight them.
Bo, how come yours?
Yeah, we can still highlight the comments.
How come Bo's is coming in Chinese?
He must have put an emoji in it.
Oh, is that what it is?
Or a crossbow. Probably crossbow with Cape Cod.
Ben just bought a new crossbow.
Yeah, a vertical one.
Did you send it to him?
Yeah, I did. He's like, whose bow is that?
He shoots it. Oh, okay. He says, yes, we do. Yeah. All right. Well, that's an option.
That is a good idea. But, yeah, so that's something we're thinking about. Again, we'll have to see when kids are going back and everything. But, yeah, that's a good option, too, for the fire hall.
What do you guys get for a rental for a day, Kyle?
Yeah, that's the other thing. I know we're talking about being so busy, but if anybody did order NDA soybeans...
So if we go to that... Oh, NDA soybeans. Yeah. Vandermailing was asking about this.
Yeah, if anybody did order NDA soybeans from Wellsville branch, the pickup is Saturday. So I have a showing. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get my beans and my neighbor's beans that I offered to pick up for him. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be going down to pick up mine. I'll pick yours up. He's like, cool, I'll give you gas money.
I'm not driving to Wellsville.
Yeah, I know you're not driving to Wellsville.
I'm not driving to Wellsville Saturday.
I got to see if I can show something out that way too, but it's tough. Bo says, you guys getting a lot of rain out that way? Yeah, we got quite a bit today, but not as much as I thought we were going to get, it feels like. Because I went down and checked on my birds and everything, and it was pretty dry. I thought I was going to be having to put straw out today to keep the mud down, but it's not too bad. And my little chickens aren't too wet either, so... Kyle said, just throwing it out there, I'll reach out with info. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it. That sounds good. And hopefully you got somebody to come check out your woods or whatever. If you need a second set of eyes or whatever, let me know. But
he's been out there trimming up some Christmas trees.
Well, he was looking at maybe having some timber cut, I guess, out back further.
Well, I know, but I seen him on...
Oh, with the machete?
With his machete sickle, shaping them Christmas trees.
Making them pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Making them pretty. But, and a nice place, dude. We had some photos done there last year at their tree farm. Mm-hmm. Was it Kira? Is that her name? Tucker's girlfriend, wife that does the photo sessions there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So they were pretty good. Kyle says, haven't yet. It's getting green, man. It's getting tough to see stuff. I was saying that the other day when I was out and about. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, everything's just been rolling so much. Yeah, NDA soybean pickup is this weekend. I'm trying to figure out if I can get down there, if I got Joe to go do it. Kia, sorry.
Like the car?
With a...
Is that without an I? It's an E?
Yep, you got it.
Nice.
Yep. So, yeah, she did nice...
I like Tucker.
She did a nice Christmas photo session there.
Tucker's a good kid.
So, that was pretty good. We had some nice ones. Of course, it's easy with Nora. You know, me and Hannah are just meh. You know, well, I'm definitely meh.
Well, no one's looking at you guys in the pictures.
Yeah, everybody's looking at Nora's big smile. I can't remember if she had teeth in that or if she was still big toothless. But she's walking now. So since last episode, she's actually like walking, and now it's all over now. Mm-hmm. Nate came down, I put her down, she started walking toward Nate. Mm-hmm. So It's all over. Just short of 15 months, and she's all walking around everywhere.
Yeah.
So
welcome.
Yep.
Welcome to that stage.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Too smart for her own good, can get into everything. Yeah.
Yep. She's a good climber too.
Yeah, she's I made the mistake of teaching her how to climb stuff when she was not able to walk, climbing stairs and everything. Now she climbs over the back of the couch, but she goes down like backwards. Like she'll sit on the couch on the top of it, turn around, and then slide feet first down, and then like, and we work on going down the stairs backwards too. So yeah, she's figuring it out.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. Maybe that first weekend in September might be the winner. You know, I got to see when Hannah's students go back. That's the big one. That'll be the challenge for me, because that's an all-day move-in for her.
Yeah, we'll shoot for that. We probably have to cap out the limit of tickets we sell.
Yeah.
Just because if I do the chicken barbecue again, I'm a little capped out on some space.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, I guess so to recap it, if you guys aren't familiar with how we did it last year with...
I have to sell like 100. Yeah. I can do 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Of course, I guess they got the pits at the fire hall.
Or the Buckhorn. They got pits there too, don't they?
Barbecue pits? I don't know.
I think they do. Anyway, yeah, so last year what we did was any of the money we made, so after our food was paid for, and we didn't do raffles or anything like that, we bought a lifetime license with the proceeds.
Yeah, I think we came out $20 ahead on that.
After the lifetime license?
After we bought Dan.
So
Dan, who works with my brother at Elderly, won it.
Yep.
I met up with him at Runnings, and he got a lifetime big game hunting license. And yeah, after everything, the cost of the chicken and the sides, the food, and everything, I think we came out $20 ahead on that deal.
Yep. So.
But that was cool. I don't know. We might do that again. We might, I don't know, pick something to donate money to.
Yep.
Raise money for.
Yeah. So we'll see. Or we might put a little bit into the podcast. And I mean, we did just drop for a new bike. I think everything else is pretty good. I mean, we pay for the software and the streaming and stuff, but that's not horrible.
Yeah.
It's like a Netflix subscription amount, dollar-wise, a month, really.
Yeah. Then the little bit of merchandise we got, it's out of pocket.
Yeah, so we put some of that toward it and stuff like that.
And the money we get back from it, we kind of try to roll it back in to kind of keep a cycle going.
And we're drinking Hobart Left Behinds because, we can't afford to buy beer anymore. Anyway, so what else do we got? The softball tournament for Golisano Children's Hospital that was put together by the Lions High School seniors. It was like an improv too.
That was pretty cool. Kind of bummed I missed it.
Kind of pickup tournament. So we'll see if they do it next year because it was a senior project kind of thing for their community service part of their graduation requirement. I guess they raised just a little over $2,000 at that event. So we did, Whitetail Properties. I did the shirts for us, and then I did the shirts for the other team that Mark, one of my clients, and he's been on the show before. His son that was on the show, the youth hunter that had the success, Jacob, he's a cancer survivor, childhood cancer survivor, so he had a team, Jacob Strong. So we both played in the tournament. I think they had 7 or 8 teams, something like that. Double elimination, so you had to lose twice. And we ended up getting second place with Team Whitetail Properties. We lost to a bunch of beer league heroes.
Hey, what do you do?
But want to shout out, and this will probably be our shirt vendor going forward, Volcom Shirts. They did some sick shirts for it, which I have one for you too, Nate, in case you did decide to come that day. So I have an extra large for you.
Sweet.
But yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah, so we got a couple ideas for Volcom to do shirts for us. I know you like the logos on the back and stuff, so maybe we'll do that. We'll like the Whitetail Properties, because they'll do 2 sides on a shirt for, basically what we have into shirts, and or we're paying more than what they'll charge us for them. So.
And we'll have a link where you can just go on their website.
And you can get whatever size you want, maybe different colors, etc. And they'll ship it right to your door. Or if you're local enough and they're out making deliveries, they'll drop it on your doorstep. Mm-hmm. So, or if you do big bulk orders, you know, if you want to get them for your whole family for Christmas, we might do a Christmas special T-shirt. Who knows? If we can just keep dropping him designs, because that's when I was talking to him. He's like, if you just give us designs, we'll make you a whole collection, they call it. So we'll go to the 100 proof link and go to the collection, and you can pick from any of our shirts, and it goes right to you. So that's kind of what we're thinking. Keep it simple, keep it easy. Mm-hmm. And, yeah. So that covers that. What else did we have this weekend? I had showings on Saturday, which wrote an offer for a house with acreage, so I got a client that's waiting to get signed, but verbally accepted by the seller. So I got a buyer into a home on 48 and change for acres. Pretty cool in Cayuga County.
I don't think